Hello there guys, I'm back with another video of Medal of Honor Warfighter, and I'm not using the assault class for a change. So look at this, throw the demolition charge of the car and get a triple kill for the grenade launcher. So I'm currently using the demolition class, and I'm the sus as core, of course. I'm using the HK416C, and I have about 18 kills with it. I haven't used it that much. But this is only one clip of the video. So as you see here, we're basically spawn trapping them, and this is one of the bad sides of the games. It's so easy to spawn trap people, but then again it's their fault for being bad. So I've already got the second point streak, and as you know it's a small. So I'm going to pull it out here. It's pretty powerful. Boosh, double kill right there. So I'm just testing out what the score streaks are. And I currently got the ballistic armor down, and this is the class special ability, so I can take a lot more damage without getting hurt. Basically it acts as another about 50 or 100% health. I don't know the exact stats, but it does help you a lot, as you see there. No health damage whatsoever. Just my vision is a bit obscured. So in this video I mainly want to talk about is it worth getting Medal of Honor Warfighter? And I say yes or no. There's many reasons why you should get, but there are also many why you shouldn't. So let's start off then with the reasons why you shouldn't get. Well, basically, at the moment, there is a lot of glitches with this game. The most notable one is on the PS3 version, and this is the sound issue. So, if you want to team up with a farming, that's fine, you can do it easily. But once you get into a game and get split up, well, you can't really rejoin each other without leaving the match. And if you're on a good server, this is really annoying. And if you're playing with your team, mate, in a match, you probably can't hear them because you can't hear the chat. On the match for some reason with your fighting buddy. This isn't a problem on Xbox as you have the party chat, and it's not a problem on PC. And as you see here, I unlocked the EOD bot, and I'm sure you've all seen this before from the campaign footage. But it is really awful to control, and I see why they did it, or else it would be overpowered as hell. But now pushing the assault upwards, basically spawn trapping these guys. Not a good team, noob killing, second day of release in the UK, what do you expect? But furthermore then, if you don't have any buddies to play this game with, I wouldn't recommend it, because this game relies heavily on teamwork and VoIP communication. And also, if you're looking to buy this game for a single player, then you might as well want to go and rent Medal of Honor 2010 Tier 1 edition first, because the campaign leads directly on from that, and the campaign in this one will make a lot more sense than having played the previous one, as at the end of the game they even mention back to the end of the last game, which is a nice touch. And as you see there, the match doesn't last that long. Even though that is one of the ending clips from the game, I could have called in my Apache but I ran out of time. But that was a nice gameplay clip there, 2084, not bad. So let's just talk about this gameplay, the next one. Playing on my favourite map again, keep forgetting what it's called. But I'm currently using the F88, and this is the SAS point man class, and you get a shotgun out as your secondary. So I wanted to try out all the kill streaks were on here, as I saw there was a little bird, but it doesn't control exactly how I thought. So the reason why you should get this game in, the campaign is actually quite good in my opinion. It might be an on-rail shooter, so basically you just follow the checkpoints, but it offers a great story and actually shows some emotion from the characters. And it also adds a unique feature. If you can get past the clunky controls after 3 or 2 hours of gameplay, then it controls fine and the controls will feel natural to you. But if you can't, then this is a problem with the game. You can resort to the Battlefield controls if you're from Battlefield, and it'll feel almost natural playing it, but you lose the aspect of the lean mechanic. Because the way they set it up for the Battlefield control, leaning is almost impossible with it. So that's why I've chosen to get used to the default. I can now control it perfectly, and I can lean around corners, and it's highly effective. So as you see here, I use my class ability, and that is 30 armor piercing rounds. Basically it does more damage. And the only problem I have with this class is this optic. It's too long range for the class setup, and that's why I'm going to have to fall back, because if I go in close I can't pull off the shots. But if you're getting it for the multiplayer and you have a fighting buddy, then I highly suggest you can get this game. Why? Because you can just go on it and dominate and have a lot of fun with this. There is the problem with score streaks. Some people love these, some people hate these. I kind of like them, but I kind of don't like them at the same time, because it increases the amount of random death. If you don't know what random death is, it's death which you can't control. So basically, if a guided missile comes down and hits you, you can't do nothing to defend yourself. You have to stop that guy from getting it, but how can you if the rest of your team sucks? But I also like it as it gives you an aspect to keep playing. Because if there was no like source streaks in the game, this multiplayer would just feel useless and pointless. You level up way too quickly on this game, and the reason why you level up so quickly is that they want you to unlock all the soldiers. I can't understand why they do this, but I don't know what's going to happen after I unlock all the soldiers. I like the aspect of the Apache as well. It's a hard thing to get and it promotes good gameplay and a bit of camping, but oh wow. At least it's not just running again, and if you do run again, you're going to have your head taken off because there's always people around corners. And this is why I like the lean aspect. You can poke a bit of your body out and get the shot off and then go back. As you step, only burst water and call it in. So these core streaks basically are giving me the incentive to play this game at the moment, as I want to keep testing them out and seeing how many kills I can get with them. And I love getting an Apache, as it's a rare opportunity to fly. You always feel the enjoyment of raining death upon your enemy. As you see here, I'm now camping on the hill. And the reason why I'm not rushing in, I know I'm just going to get my head taken off. Even though some of my teams might get lucky, I probably won't be knowing my luck. But if I'm going to play this, I also have to be aware of the grenade spam. Now this is a big issue in the game at the moment, and the main reason this is that you get 2 grenades every life you have. And you can cook grenades. I don't know if they need to take that option out, because I've got so many grenade kills by just holding it and throwing it at the right time, and then it explodes basically over my enemy's head, leaving them defenseless. I do like the aspect of cooking grenades, but I think if you can cook them, you should only have 1 grenade, and if you can't cook them, you should have 2, because you can always run away from them. There's also a class with the mini grenade. You basically throw 3 at a time, but they don't have as much power. And as you notice in these 2 gameplay clips here, I'm not with a fighting buddy I know. So I have to hold back, and that's why I'm not rushing in, because I have no instant health regeneration. And we have no communication. But he will give me health eventually, I hope. See, as you see here, I'm controlling this hill. The reason I'm doing it is that if they get behind us, we are screwed. And it basically gives my team a bit of safe zone. And I'm protecting the north flag. So you see here, I get a little bit. Okay, let's fall back and call it in safety. And then it pulls out this, I'm like, what the hell? So then I realise it's going to work like a cluster bomb, so I'm going to call it in over B. So I'm just going to wait here and see what this thing does. Okay, so let's see it coming in. I can see it shooting bullets, and I'm like, oh, is that it? That seems a bit weak. And I thought it was that it, because all the other kill streaks are weak. But this is quite effective on this game mode. As you see here, my soldier just said a couple of words which I spoke over. Sorry about that. As you can hear him going in and getting the kills now. Might have only got 1, but it did look pretty epic. So now I'm pretty close to the Apache. Let's see if I can get it in this game. So another important gameplay aspect is the fighting buddy system. I've probably already mentioned this, but it's vital that you have communication, resupply and reload the kits. And it's a nice aspect of the amount of classes and variation they put in this game. You can customize your weapon so much in this game, unbelievable. You can customize the scope, the barrel, the muzzle. If you want to have a mobility or range, what stock you have, and what ammo you have in it. And basically it's all customized, and some actually affect the way the game controls, and it can affect how fast your character runs and stuff. And now I think there's about 5 classes. You have the sniper class, the assaulter class, the demolition class, the point mine class, and you have the spec ops class. The sniper and the and you have the heavy gunner class. And that is a lot of classes for a game. And with about 72 different soldiers in the game, I don't know how they're pulling this off. I think the reason they have so many soldiers is that they had so much space left because of the Frostbite 2 engine. Seeming the maps are very small, basically each area is like 1/4 or 1/10 even of some of the Battlefield 3 maps. So this is understandable how they managed to put in all these soldiers. But I don't know what's about this map, but I just think it runs well because of the amount of cover and the amount of places you can like regenerate health, and get the shot off. So I'm falling back here as my teammate low on health, or dead I thought, and I can't really give him health for us to get my head shot off. So I'm noticing now that we pushed up, but I don't want to push up too far and start spawn trapping these guys like the last match. but I want to get the kill streak and I can notice the match times running out due to the tickets. Now, this is one complaint. I want the matches to last a lot longer than what they do. But I think the reason they've done this is to make the score streaks more rare, giving it an incentive to play better. But this does promote a lot of camping. Though of course in real war you're not going to see people rush up. And people have been moaning about being able to see through walls. I've not really seen how this is overpowered. I've never been affected by it that much. And when the guy kills my fighting buddy, I can't really kill him because he knows he's got the red mark around him. So he hides, and I hide when I kill someone else. And you do get extra points for fighting, like. So as you can see here, I'm like running quite a couple of points away really. I'm gonna risk it here, pop my head out, boom, double kill, make it look easy. Sit down and call in the Apache. So I haven't got the achievement on it, but as you can see this thing is gonna wreak havoc. I don't think I get a single kill here, but my fighting buddy racks up so many kills, it's unbelievable. The gunner is way overpowered compared to the missiles the pilot gets. But I think this promotes the gameplay of the co-pilot actually protecting you and basically risking his life to save you. And I've done that a couple of times with my friends, and I end up getting rewarded a ton and normally get my KD up above 2 when I'm like 5 to 10. As you see here, basically going to make the match end after dominating the skies. And seeing this in the game from the ground is amazing to see all the explosions and sound effects. And they've got a really nice loadout for it. It has a nice feel and you don't have to control it that much. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. See ya.